Your mother is a hamster and your father smells of elderberries.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of Diamond Talks.
Uh,
Hope you enjoyed the intro. So today we're going to talk about some of the last 3 questions of our 12 Qs of Christmas. Wow. Well, Merry Christmas, first of all.
yeah. Merry Christmas. Wow. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Anyway, so question number 1 that we have today is a very good. It's a good question. It's a genuine question.
Yeah.
It is. So why are beats and instrumentals and session musicians so expensive?
Why?
Well, depends on A, your definition of expensive.
That's true.
Also, B, my mom's having trouble decorating her last Christmas tree. Mom, you don't need 7 trees. Just saying. I actually think she has 9.
My mom goes all out for Christmas too.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It's kind of crazy, but it's okay.
It's like, never mind. All right. What an appropriate text to get on this one.
Yeah.
On this one. Again, Brandon with the last one and my mom with this one. We'll start with the beats and instrumentals.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so, for instance, why are beats so expensive? There's many reasons. A, experience plays a role. I have some great things under my belt. You know, done some really cool things. Worked with some really big people and shopped beats with some really, really big people that if I said their name around anyone, everyone would know who they are. Literally.
They would.
So the fact that, you know, I'm experienced enough, or I'm experienced more than enough to be placed with bigger names, conceitedly enough, you should be honored the fact that I'm willing to sell a beat as cheap as we're selling them. I said it.
You said it.
So take advantage of the prices because I'm telling you, once those in mine. So it takes on average, for me personally, this is different for every producer, because you have puzzle piece producers who just download things off the internet and put them in places where they sound good. I've done that before, for sure. So not knocking it, but I am. But it takes me an average of anywhere between 6 to 8 hours per instrumental. So that's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. That's the average American work day on one instrumental for a 3 to 4 minute song. So, you're paying me for the time, for the experience, and also, it's your beat. Like, we don't put limits on what you can do with it.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's options. You can buy exclusive or you can buy non-exclusive. And if $50 is expensive to you for a beat, you're in the wrong industry, my friend. You are in the wrong industry.
It only gets more expensive.
Yeah. The biggest bid I've ever had personally on a instrumental, and I'm getting real candid right now, was for a 30-second Mercedes-Benz ad, $75,000 for 30 seconds of an instrumental.
That's wild.
It's crazy. That's like most people's yearly salary.
Yeah. For 30 seconds.
For 30 seconds of an instrumental. So that's the biggest bid that I've ever had on an amount of time for a instrumental.
It's not. It's okay. We can let him believe it's 75,000.
Oh. Oh. Wow. I'm gonna skip. Forgot. How do you forget? Anyway. Wow.
They're like, what are we looking at?
I'm so sorry. I just realized something that I can't talk about here on your screen. But wow. I was 19.
That's crazy.
You don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry. Or 20. It's 20. Anyway, it's 5 years ago. Okay, I'm so sorry. You just can't know what it is. But you can know all those stupid, pointless details. So, anyway, it's kind of amazing how, like, $50 for a beat that you get from us it's dirt cheap. And it's important that you understand that because, you know, we could go anywhere else and shop these beats for thousands of dollars.
Right.
Tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, depending on where we want to go. Well, why don't you just do that? You're welcome. But I'm kidding. But I'm not. No, we care about the music scene here. And the production quality and the originality of the production quality is very important. And, you know, a beat that we have here is not that expensive.
Yep.
Step foot closer to Atlanta. Look for a beat with the same quality. Let's see what the quality, the contract. You're going to be limited on what you can, how many copies you can sell. Most of the time, 2,500 units, streams included. And then you got to pay the fee again. Now we're just getting into music coaching and crap like that. But really, time, the production, and the quality of the production. We put everything that we have into instrumentals and beats. When we create something, we don't just create it half-heartedly. We actually put our resources and knowledge into it. And most of the time, you're already getting a mixed beat. Right. So you don't even have to pay for mixing. You're welcome. But, yeah, that was a really long... And most of it was me just like, wow. Wait,
wow.
Really? 20? Whoa. Yeah. So why are session musicians and musicians for hire so expensive?
I mean, basically, it's in the same ballpark as what you were saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the time and experience and effort that person's put into learning an instrument and learning how to play that specific part.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you know, you could go spend a few years learning how to play an instrument and then you could do it for free. But there's still the time. Yeah. The cost of time is still there.
Yeah.
So if you want to release that album this year, you probably have to pay that studio musician that money.
Yeah.
So that's basically where it's at. I mean, you have to take into account the time and effort that person's put into learning the instrument and then learning that song on top of that.
Yeah.
And so you can't get around it. You have to pay for these things.
Yeah.
If you're going to need them then. The convenience of having it in that moment.
Yeah. And that kind of goes back to, like, how serious are you?
Yeah.
Like, do you want this? You know?
Yeah.
Do you want this quality? Do you want your stuff to sound good, or are you okay with mediocre?
Right.
That's really where it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna stop. Don't be cheap.
Yeah.
Don't be cheap. And
don't invest in your art.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would advise you to take advantage of the things that we have here in house, because they ain't gonna be this cheap forever.
No.
Maybe another half a year to a year you can get these prices, but after that You're gonna be forking it out, my friend.
Yep.
You're gonna be forking it out pretty goodly. Pretty goodly. Question 2. Can I have a job? Maybe.
Apply. See what happens.
Maybe. Most of the time it's a no.
Yep.
But we do get messages every day. I'm not kidding. We get some form of message every day. Multiple messages every week, if not every day. For people asking for a job, we've got to know who you are. Got to know where your heart is, where your mind is. But yeah, it's not a definite no, but it is a difficult place to get into.
Yeah.
I mean, the music industry alone is difficult to get into. So, I mean, yeah, but no, yeah, no, we don't know.
It really depends on the needs we have in the moment.
Which are a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, if you're just in it for the money, get away from me. Leave us alone.
Go away.
Go away. That's one thing we don't want here.
Yeah.
We don't want people who are here just for the money.
Just for a job.
Yeah, I don't have any interest whatsoever. This is me personally. I don't have any interest whatsoever working or hiring with anyone who is just in this for the money.
Yeah.
Don't care. Do not care.
No.
At all. So, make sure your priorities are right. And apply. Oh, gosh. Question 3 was very important. We get asked this quite often. Quite often. Not everyone is a musician. Not everyone has the desire to be a musician. So, how do you go about supporting the studio and what we're doing if you're not a musician? Well, share. It's so easy and free. The free ways of helping us out is obviously we're on every social media platform you can think of. Even we're also on Snapchat maps, so like you can see us there. It's cool, pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
So you can literally share anywhere and everywhere, and we're there. Let's see. Oh, word of mouth. Big thing. If you know someone looking for lessons, we do lessons. We hook you up with photography and videography, and also recording. Obviously, we're a studio. Recording studio. So word of mouth is a big one. Yeah. There's a stupid stat out there about word of mouth. I don't know the numbers, but it's crazy the amount of people and clientele turnover that you have with word of mouth is great. So those are big ways. Also, if you're sharing already, if you're sharing our stuff on socials, thank you. But if you're not following us, be sure you follow us because you can support us through. Sometimes we release exclusive merch. We what?
Our hot dog water merch.
That was great.
It's still up, right?
No.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, that's sad.
We should put it back up.
We should put it back up.
Yeah, and we have plans to put a store, like a merch store, here in the lobby. It's in our plans within the next year. So, I mean, just keeping an eye out on for stuff like that. We have stickers that we sell. We've got albums here that were recorded here that you can support your local musicians.
Oh, yeah.
And also stream our music.
Yeah.
Like, find out. We've got a playlist on Spotify of some of the artists that we've recorded. We should update that.
We should. We're kind of behind them.
We'll update that. But, stream their music. If you like it, share it.
Yep.
All of us are musicians. I've got my music out. Kevin has his music out. Kevin has his music out. Kevin has his music out. How many bands, dude? No, just kidding. Hotel Street and Jabbik, right? Yep. So go stream their stuff, go show love. Kayla, one of our teachers here, she has an incredible album called Stories Out. You can go stream that. And we also have Portia, who has beats on BeatStars. Like, oh wait, this is for non-musicians. Never mind. Unless you just want to buy a beat and listen to it. Which is weird. That's really weird.
You can buy the beat.
Yeah.
Soul rights and just like, yeah, this is mine.
Yeah,
This is mine. I'm gonna listen.
No one else can have it. But another big thing is show up to shows. Man,
yeah.
we do a buttload of stuff in the community.
Yep.
We do a lot. And it takes a lot of time and effort and money and energy and
Time.
everything. And time. So show up to events. Most of the time the events are free. Every now and again, we'll be selfish and charge $5 to $10 for a ticket if you think that's a lot. You're cheap. Sorry. I said it. I've already said it.
You're cheap.
You're cheap. Because we know good and well you'll pay $60, $40, $80 to go watch another musician out of town.
To go see Ed Sheeran on a stage and he looks this big.
Bro, if you get tickets to Ed Sheeran for $40, you better go. Heck yeah, you better go. There are no cheap tickets to go see Ed Sheeran.
No.
But yeah, just show your support in those ways. It's awesome, free ways. But yeah, we appreciate every bit of it. If you enjoy these videos, these have zero monetary benefits for us, but our logo's in it. So as long as they watch the first 5 seconds,
Yeah.
cool. They see our logo, brand recognition, party. But yeah, so thank you to everyone who already supports us. It means the world to us. We love you. You're fantastic.
You're incredible.
I've been talking for like 5 minutes straight. Do you have anything to say?
I've just been letting you go.
Okay. That's dangerous.
It is. It's okay.
All right, well, I guess we'll see you at the next one. After Christmas. Have a very Merry Christmas.